What beautiful experiences in your life have been possible because of money? I ask you this question because nowadays pretty much everything costs money, and I think sometimes we take for granted that money makes that possible. We don't really make that connection. This has been one of the major ahas that most people share from the money mindset workshops that I do. That by specifically cultivating gratitude for money, for making those experiences possible, can be a major shift in realizing that money is not evil and it doesn't make us greedy. It allows really beautiful, positive experiences to happen in our life. It enriches our life. In today's post, I shared about how one of the things I'm grateful about is my experience studying abroad in Japan for 4 months, over a decade ago. But it was such a beautiful experience that has stayed with me so strongly that I think about it all the time, years and years later. If it wasn't for a scholarship, and as I say jokingly, the National Bank of Dad, those things funded this. Money funded this, and otherwise it wouldn't have been possible. That's why I'm wearing this silly hat. This is a hat that I got in the city of Nara, which is known for deer roaming around, and you can feed them biscuits. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. But I just wanted to share a little bit more about my experience and the memories, the sweet memories that I have, so that you can also think about how money has contributed to beautiful memories and experiences in your own life. This is me with some of the other students at my university over in Osaka, having some fun, probably after a night out doing karaoke. We did a couple of all-nighters, which I could never do that now. This is me and my host sister out to dinner. It's a type of restaurant where they cook the food in front of you, and it is amazing. One of my favorite foods over there. This is me after I graduated from my semester at the university there. My family let me dress up in this beautiful kimono. It was seriously such a luxury to wear that thing. And this is me with my two host sisters. This was the oldest one, and I spent so much time with her. Pretty much every day after school, I would go home and we would just sit in the kitchen and talk for hours and teach each other our languages and just find ways to communicate. And it was really fun, and it really cultivated a deep, meaningful connection between the two of us. And lastly, this is my host father, and then again my older sister there, the morning before I left to go home. And I remember I got on the bus to the airport and I cried the entire way because unknowingly me and my older host sister, both wrote each other letters and exchanged them at the last minute, so neither of us knew we were doing this, and she wrote me the sweetest letter, which I still have, and I probably can't read it anymore, but I just cried the whole time because it's just a beautiful thing to connect with people that you're strangers going into it and you leave feeling so loved. And at the end of all of that, all I can say is if it wasn't for the scholarship and if it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't have had the funds to do this and have this experience of a lifetime. So I ask you to think about that for yourself so that you can see money allows some really beautiful, enriching experiences in your life, in your loved ones' lives, in the world. What are those experiences for you? Drop a comment below. I would love to hear.